Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Good morning, and welcome. All right, give me a minute. 1 minute. Okay. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Welcome. And good morning. Welcome and good morning. Sola Adini, always number one. Always number one. All right, Prince. Prince Walilomi. How are you? All right, guys. Who is in the house? Who is in the house? Let's check out who is in the house. From where are you joining? From where are you joining from? Where are you joining from? Let's check you out. Let's check you out where you're from. Republic of Ireland. What's up? New Jersey, Dallas. How you doing? God bless you, everybody. Canada, Poland, Richmond, Texas, Kingwood, Texas, Baltimore. Wow. South Africa. All right, welcome. Ikotun, Lagos. All right, that's good. Port Harcourt, watching from Port Harcourt. Welcome. Thank you very much. Oh my God, a lot of people. Cape Town. Wow. Cape Town, South Africa. Oh my God, New Jersey. Your face is very smooth. Wow. My face is smooth because my camera made it smooth. Okay. My face is not that smooth like that. All right. It's this camera work. Florida, how you doing? All right. Even though I have some things that rub on my face. Good morning from Germany. Lekki, Lagos. Wow. This is great. Lagos. You are jumping. Am I jumping? Well, I'm not jumping. It's that there's too much of this in my head. I'm checking Sugarland here on Instagram. I'm looking at Facebook. I'm looking at YouTube at the same time. It's a lot of work just to be jumping and looking all around. I greet everybody. I love you guys. Love everyone. Thank you very much for joining. All right. So I'm really sorry if I missed anybody. I rub some cream on my face early in the morning. All right, early in the morning, I'll rub it. I'll rub the cream on my face. Oh, you're not talking to me. Okay. Anybody that is jumping, please cool down. All right. I rub this cream on my face in the morning just to clear out the black part of my face. And I think it's working gradually. It's working gradually. It's clearing the face gradually. Okay. And then last week I had to go and trim my beard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still gonna do it this Friday. Still trim it. I want to make it coily. You know what I'm saying? Let it be coily. Is it coily? When the beard is coily. You know what I'm saying? So when I wear my native, the coily beard will just be there. Oh my goodness. I'm a case. I know that I'm a case. But anyhow, way it go be. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. You don't have to worry about it. It's all right. It's all right. Apply relaxer. I'm trying to. I'm going to put relaxer and then make it coily. You see, that's what I'm saying. Kébì kan máa bí ọmọ tí ó wẹ̀ tó dán. Kí máa ṣe bí ọmọ tí ó wẹ̀ tó ń dán. Kíkan fáìn kù. All right, let me leave you guys alone. Let's go to Let's go to the message of the day before somebody will start receiving me now. Don't receive me. I have, lately I'm kind of like, there's so much peace right now when people call, formerly people send love letters to me and all kinds of stuff. Lately, I've not been receiving love letters, and my life is so calm. It's like I'm not thinking of what am I supposed to say. Yeah, what am I supposed to say now? So I don't have to. I'm no longer worried about it because they stopped messaging me, and I need those letters now. This is the time I need those letters, oh guys. I need the letters. This love letter is supposed to be coming. I'm telling you. This is when I need it, though. You get it. Let me crack a joke. Let me crack a joke. A very funny joke. It's not a joke, it's reality, but it's funny. We just moved to Rosenborg like some few months ago. So what happened? So they asked me to join the neighborhood application. There's an app for the neighborhood. So I joined, and I set the whole stuff up in kinds of stuff just to receive messages in case something happened in your house. You'll be able to. Tony Ashamu, how are you? So you're going to be able to call on your neighbors and stuff. In America, you don't even know who lives next to you. You don't know who is next to you at the back of your eyes. You don't even know that. But on the application, you can see their name, how many children, the household, all kinds of stuff, what they do, and all that kind of stuff. And then if anything's going on in your house, you could quickly just put it on that app. Everybody around your house will see it. If the police is needed, if their attention is needed, they will quickly come to your rescue and all that. And on the same app, you can, thank you for the badges. And on the app, there's the opportunity of you creating groups. So there's this group that they say single and searching group around my neighborhood. So I joined it. So it wasn't a mistake, or I intentionally joined that group. So I joined the group and stuff. And the very first message I got was post a picture. So I decided to post my coolest picture. I was like this. And that picture was fantastic. Even in my life, me myself, I won't marry myself. I saw that picture, I was like, I won't marry you. So I posted that picture, bang. And within 20 minutes, my inbox was filled with a lot of messages. Can we hook up? Can we hook up? Can we meet? Can we meet? Your phone number? I said, I said, was in one market? Oh, love you. I didn't know that I'm still in market. I am in market like a no man's business. If I decide to go and do shopping right now, I'm telling you, they go shop me like a no man's business. Oh, Lord. They go shop me like a no man's business. I was just kind of like, so I'm still in the market. I'm still in the market, man. For real. I'm in the market, or anybody who wants to buy me, come and get me. But you must be rich. You must be rich. You must have money. This is not about Darlene Sweetheart. I don't want all that Darlene Sweetheart thing. It is money that me I want. Money me I want. I don't want sweetheart. I don't want pet name. I don't want all that stuff. Now money, you must have money. If you get money, I go. So the temptation was too much. I had to delete myself. I deleted myself from the group. I deleted myself from the group. If you're Arabado, Arabado is good though. Arabado is very good. All right, let's jump on the business of the day real quick. I was just driving. I was driving. And one particular friend of mine just called me. Boom. He said, ṣó ti gbọ́ pé kíní kan kú. I didn't hear. Have you heard that so and so person died? I said, me or more, I didn't know. And he started saying, all manners of good stuff that this guy did for him, to him and his family. I was like, yeah, really? How? And on the group, because we have, this kind of group for all of our friends, okay? The guy was there, and the guy was sick. At that point, the guy was sick. The guy posted that he would need help. People should help, send money and all that kind of stuff. So I reached out to him to ask him exactly what was wrong. And he told me about the prostate cancer and all kinds of stuff like that in Nigeria. And I told him, I said, see, all right, it's a little difficult. Nigeria, I don't understand the treatment there, but if you can actually jump on the plane and come to US, I think it's possible for them to be able to treat you and get rid of that, whatever it is. But it's unfortunate the guy doesn't have a visa, doesn't have enough money to even jump on the plane and stuff. I told him, go and look for a hospital, reach out to them, let them know this is what's going on. It's possible for them to write the embassy and then they give you. It was on the process. And everybody on the platform, they were all saying, oh, I'll give 10,000. This person will give 20,000. That person will give 1 million and all kinds of stuff like that. This particular friend that just called me, this one, it's possible for him to be hearing now, and I don't care. And I don't care, all right? Because me, I will me. All right? If you are listening and you are angry, be angry. All right? Be angry. Actually, don't just be angry alone. Be mean. Be pissed off. Because somebody told me, say, being pissed off and being angry, they are two different things. Me, I don't understand. But be angry, be pissed off. Okay? I don't care. I want you to do that. And if this is going to be the end of me and you talking, let it be. Let it be. I hate hypocrites. So the guy that died gave this friend of ours accommodation for free while he was suffering. All right? While he was suffering, gave this same guy, all right, his old car to drive, to actually do Uber or taxi. Okay? While he was suffering. And during the time that this guy got sick, I personally reached out to this person. Say, hey, Joseph, this our friend is sick and we need so and so amount of money for him to go and see a doctor. The guy told me he doesn't have. He doesn't have money. He didn't even say, let me see how I can do it. Let me see if I ask my wife and I'll see what I can put together. He never said that. He just told me he got no money. So he did not donate. He didn't give a dime. The guy now died. You see, sometimes you'll be so shocked that people who couldn't take a day off from their work to come to your birthday, people who couldn't take one day off of their job to visit you when you were sick, people who couldn't take one day off of their job to come to your baby shower or your housewarming party will take 1 week off to come to your funeral. Just want to let you know. I just want to tell you. It's possible for you not to believe it, but I'm just telling you straight up. I'm telling you straight up right now. That all those people that you think umbekele, I want to say lore, they will come today, they will talk. They will come, they bring their own problem. They will bring bukata. They will bring bukata to you. They will bring bukata to you. They will call you. They need something. I need this. I need that. You will run. You will run. You will put money on credit card. You will send it to them and pay. You will pay debt all your life just because you love somebody. They will not take day off. They will always tell you, oh, we are busy. Oh, I'm busy. Oh, I'm busy. They're always busy. When you are inviting them to come to baby shower, they are actually busy. When you invite them to come to your housewarming, they are busy. When you are sick, they are busy. Whenever you're doing something, they are busy. Those people, they will take 1 week off to attend your funeral. Yeah, they'll attend your funeral. I'm not telling you a lie. If you think I'm lying, that's it. That's just it. That's just it. You are not important to them. They don't care about you. You think they care about you, you're lying. They don't care about you at all. They're only using you. They are using you. And you are the only one who knows how to help people. You are the Mr. Helper, Sister Helpmeet. All right? You'll be jumping all around. When they call you from Nigeria, say, you'll be running. You go and take 2 double shit. I know one woman. Hello, madam. I really saw pastor. I explain later. Come and explain. She later came and then she calls her, I am sick. I am sick. And me, I don't visit people. I don't. If I want to visit you, I'm visiting you because you called for me to visit you. Because I don't want to jump on you when somebody else is there. I don't want to come and visit you when you are busy. I always want to respect people's privacy. But if you call me and say, Pastor Zola, please, can you visit? I am at home now. I will come. I know that time is dedicated to me. So when I come, I'm spending 3 hours with you. It's not going to be there. It's going to be interruption of, sorry, sir, I got to run. Oh, sorry, sir, somebody else is coming. Sorry, sir, there's somebody there. No. I will not visit you until you tell me it is clear for me to do so. I don't just force myself to visit people. I am sick. I went there and said, Chelsea, I work double shift. I work double. Then I got another agency. They now gave me a Sunday job. So I had to work Sunday job. I said, why? Why? He said, because they called me from home and that my daddy and their house and there is this fence at the back of the house that fell down and they needed 2.6 million to put it back there. So I said, now that you are sick, can't you call your daddy and your brothers and sisters to come and visit you? Why are you calling me? Why are you calling me? The landlady, I'm coming to your house, don't worry. Just send me invitation that I'm coming. Send your address with it and the time you want me to come. I don't come alone. I eat amala with ogufe, everything. All right? And then you get a bottle of wine ready. If not, I'm not coming to your house to come and sit down and saying, God bless you, God bless you. I'm not coming to come and do that video. No, God bless you. I'm coming to your house, I'm eating, I'm taking my wine. And when I'm leaving, there must be envelope. You know envelope. You don't know envelope. Okay, you don't have to have envelope, just do 0. And I collect anything starting from $200 upwards. Don't give me $50. Oh, $50 can't fuel my car. I'm going to fuel my car. If I come to your house, I don't want to laugh this morning. You guys are making me laugh already. You're making me laugh. You don't understand. That's why your pastors always visit you. You see, those pastors don't get job. They always say, okay? How are you? I'm in front of your house. Pastor, you're in front of my house. Come inside. Shuke. They know they are going to eat in your house, and then when they are leaving, they connect honorarium. They visit everybody in the church. Everybody in the church must be visited. You think it's a joke? I know how much I collect when I visit people. You will see people, they will be fighting inside the room. Me, I will say, after I finish eating their food, I will eat their food, I will do all manners of things finished. Then they will be fighting in the room. I'll be looking at them. They'll say, $100. $100. Just $300. Pastor Cholamani, $100. I will be happy. I say, oh, well, 300. I say, I move 300 anymore. And then they'll say, the money that we're supposed to use to pay the school fees, go and take 200 from there, add it to this $100. Pastor, it's a big question. This, they will put it there. I'll be laughing. And they give it to me. When they give it to me, I will say, God bless you, hallelujah. Ọba láàánú jùlọ ìwọ tó fún ìránṣẹ́ Olúwa ní owó yìí má jẹ́ ṣépè fún nígbà tó lọ sọ̀rọ̀ jù wá ṣépè fún àdúrà tí mo gbà ní pé ibi tó ti mú owó náà kò ní tán bó ti ń fún ìránṣẹ́ Olúwa ní owó yìí lórúkọ Jésù Olúwa ó ń lànà fún ẹ sàmì gbàǹgbà kí sọ́kó jáde ń di ẹ̀fà kí ògo Ọlọ́run farahàn Jésù Olúwa wa. Me, I'm gone. I was just carrying $300 and gone straight after chopping your food. They will give me the best meat. the best meat in their pot, the best food, everything. They will decorate it and put it all over and wash hand every time. Daddy, daddy, daddy. I love it when they call me daddy. When they say daddy, daddy, I say, oh, yes, God bless you, God bless you. I am daddy. I am your daddy. I will carry money, they go. I will just, I will put toothpick on this side. I will just be souffling as I go. Be inviting me to come to your house. You see what I'll do. My church members are enjoying. I don't visit them. I don't visit them in the house because I don't want to create problem for them. But if you guys want me to visit you, I'll visit you. I'll come to your house. And I will sit now. When I'm going, I will say, I'm going. I am. If you say, oh, that was I am going. You understand the dream now? You understand the thing? I am going. You know what I'm saying? But that's not where I'm going. Don't make me laugh today. I don't want to crack jokes today. I want to be serious. So, by the time I forgot what. So you see what I'm saying? And then she now had to walk and walk herself to death. She walked herself to the bones. And even now at the end of the day, now she's sick. All right? She's not just ordinarily sick. She hurt herself at work. She fell down. All right? And where she fell down was actually by a car, not inside the property. So there's no insurance coming for her. So now she couldn't go to work for almost about 2 or 3 months. Now the whole money, you sent the whole money to Africa already. And those ones fool you. The fence only cost them 300,000 naira. And they have collected 2.6 million from you. And your eyes gone clear. You don't even care about you. You think they care about you. I always tell it to people like this, that the people you send money to in Nigeria all the time, all your brothers, you send money to them, send money to them, send money to them. Have they ever in their own life say, sister me, say, let it on boss America can fi iru ilasan send this in? Have they ever called you and said, ordinary these slippers? I bought these slippers for you, sister me. Can I send it to somebody? Do you have anybody coming to the state? I bought you a slippers. Ordinary slippers. Does not happen. Ordinary slippers. Ordinary slippers. They won't give you. When all those people you send money to, when you go to Nigeria to go over and visit them, how many of them offer to come to your house to clean? How many of them offer to even bring food to you? All right? They always want to come and queue and still collect. They still want to collect. They want to just collect. Like I used to say, you are at Christmas. All they do is collect. They have never thought about that. This person that is giving me. Can I give them one little thing just to appreciate that person? No, they will never. They won't. So this friend of mine now called me. He's no longer my friend anyway. Let me not say my friend. This guy now called me. Do you know this person died? And I said, no. Just getting to know now. He said, oh my God. Oh my God, I feel like crying. I said, don't cry. I said, what happened? He said, oh, the man delivered me from shame. I said, oh, he was a nice guy. When I was suffering, this guy did this. I was listening. Actually, it was almost about 30 minutes of conversation. I was listening. I didn't say one word. I was just listening. I listened to all the stupid stuff he wanted to say. And then he started crying. And then he said, oh, Allah knew me. I got a little upset this morning. And it has never happened to me before. This stuff, it happened to me. I've been going to a lot of funerals and I see people who hate that guy. The guy that is in the casket. They don't like him. People who hate the guy like a no man's business. And I see them come because everybody is collecting microphone to say something and they must to say something. If I don't like you, I don't have to say anything on your funeral. I'll sit myself down. I'll be looking at everybody doing it. If they call me to come and say something, I'll tell them I can't. I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say. I'm sorry. This guy, I don't know him. Number two, maybe I do. Or number three, the guy is a bad guy. I don't like this guy. This guy's a thief. He's a 419. He scam people. I can't say nothing during this funeral. I'm sorry. Can't say nothing. I'm not going to go over there and just start collecting microphone and now saying some things that didn't happen. Or now start saying something that I didn't tell the person when that person was alive. You know, when this guy was alive, when he was going through cancer, you know, it would have been very good for you to tell it to his face that, my friend, I so much care about you. I love you. You helped me in the time of sorrow. You see, those things alone will actually lift his spirit. Don't stop and lift his spirit. And people who are all around the place will actually know that this guy has done something for you. But you didn't say that during his lifetime. You didn't sell the car he gave you. Or probably you didn't go and borrow money. You know, the person who took you out of shame, he gave you a car, gave you accommodation for free until you are able to bounce back. Now you bounce back, and the guy now is actually down. You didn't want to do anything. You shut the door against him. Now he's dead. You are not asking me. You are not asking me that what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to contribute money? Are we supposed to now? I said, Egbon, má jẹ́ ṣépè fún ẹ. Má jẹ́ ṣépè fún ẹ. Ojú tí bá fi tinú bí ló ṣe bí mi sí ti bá fi sọ̀rọ̀ sí ilé ayé ẹ, má ṣépè fẹ́lẹ́ dà ẹ. Why me? I called you. Do you remember I called you 3 years ago? I called you 3 years ago asking for us to donate to keep this man alive. What did you say? Now you are telling me, are we supposed to donate money to bury him? Are we supposed to donate money to bury the guy? Why we wanted to save his life, you had no money. Now we want to bury him. Now you are now rich now. You want to donate money. Don't let me talk. Because if I talk, we are going to bury the two of you the same day. All right? And I don't want that. And this is what I see about a lot of us Nigerians, Africans generally. This is what I see about us. All right? When somebody told me about the Ijebu people, and I'm still trying to figure it out about the Ijebu people. The Ijebu people will never borrow you money for wedding. They won't loan you money for wedding. They will never loan you money for baby shower or naming your baby. They will only loan you money for funeral. And I asked them why. They couldn't give me a reason. And I'm kind of like really surprised and shocked that why won't you give me money when I'm sick to heal myself? Why do you have to wait until I'm dead now to release the money? It's something I don't understand. Something I do not understand. Okay? I do not understand it. Okay? So the issue is this, guys. For me, I have made up my mind. Okay? I'm a one-man army. I don't even know who loves me and who doesn't love me. I don't even know who cares about me and who doesn't care about me. But I know I care about myself. I know I love myself. All right? That's one thing for sure that I take to my sleep every time I sleep. All right? I know me. And I love me. And I will care for me. I don't care how you treat me. I don't care what you say about me. I'm going to care for myself. I'm going to live my life like a champion. I will live my life like a celebrity. I'm going to live my life like I'm not coming back. Like I'm not even coming back anyway. I will live it like I'm not coming back. And I don't care what you say when I'm dead. But one thing sure, I will treat myself first before treating you. I will treat myself first before treating you. Bible says love yourself. Okay? Love other like you love yourself. So I will first of all love myself. I will love myself first. I will first of all develop that ability to love me. I will develop that ability to treat me right. And when I'm right, when I feel like, yes, I'm right, then I love you too. And I love you too. In this life that you can't even say maybe your husband is in love with you or not. You can't even say maybe your wife loves you. You don't even know what's going on in their minds. You don't even know what kind of plan they have for you. You don't even know you don't even know nothing. You don't know anything. You live in the dark. You just live in the dark. Every day you wake up and you go to sleep, you don't know the plan of people against you or towards you. You cannot tell. You're just living your life day by day inside of it. That's a risk. That's a very risky life that we live every day of our lives. All right? Of our lives. We risk every day of our lives. It's terrible, man. Very terrible. And that's what is giving back to this topic I want to quickly just discuss quickly and get out of it. Don't allow anyone to use you, including church. Never in your life allow anybody. Let me say this. Let me say this real quick. All right. When we were growing up, the teaching was do something for God, do something for God, do something for God. All right. So we volunteer to go and wash the bathroom, we clean the toilet, we sweep the floor, we do all manners of things. And that was where we were coming from. We are from there. All right. And we Africans, instead of we tapping into the government, we would rather just put all of the pressure on the church members. Oh, we need somebody to give us a generator. Somebody will bring it. We need someone to do this. Somebody will do it. Like when I left Nigeria and I entered America, then I started going to a white church. And I found out that they have cleaner. They pay the cleaner. He's a member of the church. This cleaning business is actually a member of the church. The guy who owns the cleaning business is a member of the church. So they paid the guy to come and clean all the toilets and vacuum the old church and clean up the old church from the top to the bottom of it. And they pay this guy. He is a member of the church. Then I digged into it. Then I found out that guy used to be jobless. He used to be jobless. So the guy will come to church and come and clean. He will go into the bathroom and clean. And the pastor of the church noticed it. That this same guy with his family, with his 2 kids and his wife, they come on a Saturday to clean the whole bathroom and vacuum the floor. So this pastor now decided, I am going to create a business for this guy. When he's doing this thing, at least let him earn some money doing it. So he called the guy to his office and he told the guy, do you have paper? The guy said, yes. Can you start a business? The guy said, I don't have any idea. He said, okay, what you're going to do is this. I'm going to connect you with the administrator of the church. They're going to register a business name for you. They're going to open a bank account for you, for your business name. And every time you clean the church will pay you this amount of money. Let me tell you how much they're paying the guy. They were paying the guy $3,000 a month to clean the old church. And he will clean it four times in a month. He will clean it 4 times in a month. So he clean every Saturday. Every Saturday he will come, clean the office, clean everywhere, and all kinds of stuff. Then we'll come back again next Saturday and clean and clean and clean. And this guy will be the first person to enter the church in the morning, make sure everything is arranged, everything is right. So he works just only on Saturday and Sundays. They were paying him $3,000. And so the church members, they started giving him the contract to clean their homes, to cut the grass in their home. All right? So he will pick up his lawnmower and go over there to the people's homes and clean. He will clean their house for them, clean their kitchen for them, clean their bathroom for them, and all kinds of stuff. So one day, the guy, he paid the tithe to the church. And the pastor, during the time that we're doing business meeting, because there is a business meeting, that's where I learned all this stuff, that church is not just a place of spirituality. The church is a community. It's a place where everybody will come in, we sit down, we look at how your life is doing, we see how we could help you. So the guy paid his tithe. And during the business meeting, the pastor made him to stand up. And the pastor asked him, how much did you make last year? And the guy, he doesn't know how to speak very good English. All right. But he mentioned the number he made. And the guy said he made above $120,000. Above $120,000 that he made just within the church. The church members, actually the church is over 1,000 members. Over 1,000 members in the church in Oklahoma. And this guy made $120,000 in a year. All he's doing was just cleaning, and the business started from the church. And the whole church members started patronizing the guy. So it means that every month that guy was making $10,000. He was making $10,000. So the church jump started him with $3,000. Then he was going from home to home, $80, $10, $100, $20, $200, $50, and all. Everything sum up to be $10,000 a month. So the business is now owned by him and his wife. So they go together, they do the cleaning. Before I left Oklahoma, that guy hired more people to work in his company. And you know one funny thing? The accountant of the church is the one doing his taxes. The accountant will call him up at the end of the year and put all his tax papers together, submit it, and then the guy will actually submit. And that business became a very solid business that now, as I'm speaking to you, that guy is collecting government contracts. Government contracts. And I see that. And I see a lot of other churches and a lot of different stuffs. You know, when I was in New York City, when I came to New York City, I went to CAC. They had nobody designing ambience and whatever. So I started doing it. They didn't pay me a dime. They didn't pay me a kobo. They want me to do it for free. Do something for God. Do something. Then when their own daughter started designing it, they started paying her $50. See? So you see a lot of us Nigerian pastors. Everything is we wanted to accept alone. The wife will be the one that is supplying this one. The wife is supplying book. The wife is supplying this one. Only communion is supplied by his wife. All tickets and flight tickets are booked by the wife. Anything that is not coming from pastor's house is not going to be approved. It's not going to be approved. So everything must come from pastor's house. All right? Pastor's wife must be the one selling everything in church. Nobody must sell anything. Even the cleaning business must be done by pastor's wife. All right, you cannot do it, and then they collect money from the offering of the church just for themselves. But whereas that's not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be you helping the church members. It's supposed to create business for church members. Let them benefit. Let them benefit from the thing, so that all of us that are coming in and praying for miracles will come because we are working on it. Because we work on the miracle, we work on the blessing. So then I started looking at the whole process, and this white pastor in Oklahoma, the new church, now asked everybody in the church, what do you have that you're doing? At that point in time, me, I'm just so stupid. I was just looking for miracle from heaven. You know, I just go and pray, and sometimes I'll go home and say, I don't think this church is serious, though. They're not praying in this church. Or this church that I'm attending, they pray, I don't like this kind of thing. We are not spiritual in this church. And then the pastor will only say, Father, Lord, we thank you for all the blessing. And as we go, Lord, go with us in Jesus' name. Amen. And then we say, amen. Then they start hugging each other. Hugging them. I beg you, we mean. So no powers and principality. It's what this is about for any color. Bind the powers and principality in Jesus' name. You do not say so. Let's hear me. Àbórí burúkú yóò ó mú yín bíbá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ powers and principality tí sọ̀rọ̀ demon mi sọ pé kí ló jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Me, I don't like it. I was like, this is nonsense. So I changed my church. After I stayed there for some time. I changed my church. I went to one particular night at church. Àdúrà pọ̀ ní aládùúrà. Father, zero. None of us became anything. We were just shouting and banging our head. Nothing happened to us. I didn't hear any testimony of anybody who started business. I didn't hear any testimony of somebody making money, paying tithes. I didn't hear anything. All we are hearing is the powers and principality. They are disturbing your prosperity. Every hand that is holding your prosperity, die by fire. In the name of Jesus. And that's all we were hearing. We were hearing all this, but the devil is still holding our prosperity. We don't know when he's going to release it. He didn't even release the thing. We were just shouting and nodding our head. Then something just called me, or something just told me one day, because me, I don't understand all this stuff. While I was at the American church, I was gaining. I was really gaining a lot. My brain was activated. You know, I wanted to start something. The church members, they were ready to help everybody. Church members in the Nigerian community, they don't want to help you. They cannot, they will not help you. You go and start a business, they will just be looking at you like this. We will see what is going to end up. You see, nobody will patronize him. You will see, he will close it down. He will close the job down. You know, I see a lot of Nigerians when they attend wedding, they will be talking about, oh, they divorce. You will see that they will divorce very soon. Look at that man. He will divorce very soon. Why will you be having that kind of a bad mind towards people? People are just getting married and you're already thinking about their divorce. On the same day of marriage. On the same day of marriage. So that brought me to understand that it seems like we have missed something in Africa. We have missed something in Africa. And what we have missed is so important, you know, that's supposed to have taken us to the point of real prosperity. We didn't understand it. We believe the prosperity is magical. We believe it is the angels that go and walk and just bring the money to us. You know, who bring the money to us. You know, and bring the money to us. No, the angels are not going to work. It is the people that are around you. The church is a support group. We're supposed to support each other. We are 20 in a church. Let those 20 people patronize your business. That's the first. Those are the first clients you got to have. And let people now start recommending and referring people to see you. Oh, you want a cleaning business? There's a brother in my church. You want a tailoring business? There's a sister in my church. You want catering? There's a sister in my church. Let us be the mouthpiece of all those people. But instead of we being that, we rather go and kill the devil. But whereas we are the devils. We are the devils that are preventing ourselves from making it. Because it's supposed to be a group work. All right? It's supposed to be we take advantage of number to bless ourselves. We want to be great in life. We want to be rich in life. It's about a group of people who can support you. They call it a support system. Let them push you. Let them advertise you. Let the business catch fire. Let them now begin to ask you, do you need help? It seems like this thing is too much on you. Yes, I think I need help. Let the church member volunteer to come to your house to help you a little bit here and there until you are able to hire people to work for you. And then the business will now begin to grow and begin to grow and begin to grow. All right? You begin to grow. And this is what I see. And I'm so pissed off. And when I say something about it, they don't like someone like me. They always, no, Pastor Tola is a motivational speaker. No, I'm not. I'm a pastor. All right? But I'm teaching you the right thing. I'm not a magician. I don't want you to be looking for magic. I want you to understand process. And the process you must understand is that the church is a group of people who must to help you and push you to get to your destination for God's sake. We are not only there to go and be binding powers and principalities. We are not only there to be pulling down something from heaven. You say, I receive. All this time we have been receiving. Nothing is coming to pass. And that's the kind of church I run. That's the kind of church I run. I want people to start businesses. I want us to push them. Let's push them. Let us use the power of number to help them out. We need to disconnect from this hate of thinking that I don't want someone to be greater than me. That mindset of I don't want people to be greater than me will keep you stagnant the rest of your life too. Will keep you stagnant the rest of your life. All right? It will keep you stagnant for the rest of your life. So I see a lot of people when we were young, we were trained, do everything for free, do everything for free, do everything for free. You sweep for free, you clean bathroom for free, you play keyboard for free, you beat the drum for free. I come across another pastor here. It's not even an American pastor, he's a Nigerian pastor. He's a Nigerian pastor. This guy, he hired somebody to play keyboard. And this brother will come and play keyboard every Sunday. This brother doesn't have a job, he doesn't have paper, doesn't have anything. So he spoke to the church council. This brother that is playing keyboard for us, he doesn't have a job, doesn't have paper, doesn't have anything he's doing. He's only living off of a little bit of change that people give to him. And okay, so why don't we put him on salary? 90% of the board of the church, they disagree to it. They said, no, He is supposed to do it. That's his talent that God gave him. He's supposed to use his talent for God. He must use it for God. We are not collecting salary. We are deacons not collecting salary. Deaconess not collecting salary. Associate pastor not collecting salary. Why will he be collecting salary? And the pastor was like, but you are a doctor. You are a nurse. You are a this. You are a that. You guys are making money from your businesses. This guy doesn't have paper. He doesn't have anything. Why don't we just support him and stuff? And they disagree. At the point I'm talking about, that pastor was being paid, I think like $4,000 a month in that church. So the guy now decided, he spoke with his wife, and he took $2,000 out of his own salary and to pay that keyboardist. So from his own salary, he took $2,000 out and started paying the salary of that particular young man on the back. He offered it as a gift to the young man. So the young man started receiving $2,000. He was living in the house for free. So he started changing his shirt. He was buying new clothes and shoes and all kinds of stuff. So one day the guy bought a car. You know, these $1,200 cars that you see on the roadside. So he bought a car so that he won't be late to choir practice. He won't be late to church on Sunday. He could put gas into it. So he bought it and stuff. Then he came to church and he told the pastor, I need you to come and dedicate my car and stuff. I just bought a car, $1,200 car. And the pastor was so happy. So the pastor went outside with all of the deacons and everybody, and then they opened up the hood of the car and they blessed it. And the pastor was so happy, he prayed on it and stuff. So before you get to know it, that young man, okay, now found somebody who gave him paper to work. Then he got a job. And the guy testified. The place where he got the job from, they told him he will work Sunday morning and you're going to work on Saturday. And the guy said, I am not going to work Sunday and I'm not going to work on Saturday because I am working for God. And this guy that I'm working for is paying me salary to work for him. I cannot ditch him right now. I can't do nothing. So he lost the job. He lost the job. So he stick to his $2,000 a month that he was collecting from the pastor, and he will go religiously to play. And he will do choir practice with them. He was making the choir better, and the church started growing because music is a solid thing that will grow in ministry. So one day, the pastor now came to church on Sunday and asked the guy, he said, haven't you got a job yet? And the guy said, well, I've gotten a job, but because I can't work on Sunday and Saturday, I have to decline and stuff. And the pastor said, really? He said, yeah. He said, I have to decline. I'm not doing it. And stop. So the pastor's heart, started bleeding that, wow. Just because of the love for God and the little money I'm paying you, you did this. And you chose to just earn $2,000 a month. All right? Compared to you being paid $4,000. And the pastor was so pricked in his heart. And then he went to the board and he preached his last message to them. He said, sir, man, he said, I'm really sorry. I don't want your salary no more. And that salary that you're paying me, I want you to pay the whole salary to this young man here. And let him be on the payroll. Give him everything. My wife, she's a nurse, and my wife will definitely help me to get to the top. I will pay my bills. I will do whatever I got to do to make sure that I stay cool. And the old judge was but pastor, we don't want you to suffer. No, you don't want me to suffer. Well, you want this young man to suffer. You know what this young man did? He now shared the story with them. All of them now went, do you know how difficult it is to find the keyboardist to play here in the United States? And I actually I offered this young man $2,000 out of my salary to keep him going. There are some stupid instrumentalists that they don't care. They will just dump you. They will dump you and go. I've seen drummer walked away from my church. We were expecting him to come. He didn't come because he got offer of 120 somewhere else. Because we were paying him $100. So he got 120 somewhere else and he dumped us without telling us anything. We just didn't see him on Sunday. He was gone. But this guy is so loyal. And that was how the whole church now stood up and said, you know what? Let's pay this guy $4,000. Pastor, sir, you're going to keep your $4,000 going. Let's add additional $4,000 to the expenses of the church. And we're paying the instrumentalist $4,000 a month and stuff. And that was how that guy got a full-time job at the church. And he will come every day to church. He will compose songs. He will teach to the choir. He will play. Pastor will send him on errands. He will do all manners of things. He will drive the pastor to wherever he wants to go and minister. And that was how he became an associate pastor in that church eventually. The church is growing crazy right now as I'm talking to you. It's growing big time. If only we could have the love of people in our heart. Only if we have the love of people. And this is what I see about people. People worship pastors. You will give pastor anything. The pastor that doesn't need anything, he don't need nothing from you. You will give him everything. But the person sitting next to you who is suffering, you will deprive that person of anything. You will go and patronize pastor's business. You patronize pastor's business. Or because you are actually an hypocrite. You don't want pastor to see you to be like, oh, you are not patronizing us. So you patronize pastor. You patronize pastor's wife. But the sister in church that you guys are together in the same women department, you will not do nothing about that case. You won't do nothing about that case. All right? You won't. And I told myself, then I told some people at my church when I was in Houston, when I was in New York City, I told them, I said, never you in your life do anything for this church for free unless God says so. Unless God says so. Never do nothing for this church for free. The Bible says, I have not called the house of Jacob to serve me in vain. They are meant to be blessed. Your gift and talent are supposed to prosper you and feed you. Your gift and your talent, they are meant to feed you and prosper you. Whatever you have, whatever God has given unto you, you're supposed to prosper with it. These pastors, they have the gift to talk. They go everywhere, they're giving them honorarium. Inside of their church, they're getting salary. And you are the one playing the drum and playing the keyboard. I find it so difficult to even preach without keyboard playing. I find it so difficult to even play without, to preach without keyboard playing. So me and my keyboardist, we preach together. So why am I getting paid? And he is not. Am I not using the gift of God upon my life? Am I using something else? Oh, Pastor Sola went to seminary and went to Bible college. So also he went to music school to learn how to play. And that's one thing I love about Baptist Church, Anglican Church, and Catholic Church. All right? In their seminaries, they have the music ministers and the preachers on the same side. So when they hire a pastor in Baptist, they hire an organist. And the two of them are actually pastors, and they are both paid salaries. They're both paid salaries. We are very wicked in Africa. Very wicked people. Only one guy wants to continue to be blessed. Only one guy wants to be blessed. Only one guy wants to, and this is what is affecting us. Affecting our lives today. Affecting our lives today. Because we are greedy people. We are a bunch of greedy bastards. Now, only one guy wants to continue to be blessed. He's the only one that must buy a jet. He's the only one that must buy a skyscraper. He's the only one that must shine. Other people walking around him are not supposed to. And that's what they call greed. That's a terrible lifestyle. That's a bad thing right there. And if we didn't cancel this thing and change it, you will see where our Christianity is going to land. Because right now, a lot of people are waking up. Social media has messed up a lot of things. Now people are getting to know the truth now. Some people who are ignorant, they are now being knowledgeable right now. Many people are keeping their money in their pocket right now. They don't give it to pastors no more. Give it to pastors no more. Because the pastors, they're actually using people. Don't allow nobody to use you. All right, in church. Don't allow them to use you even in your family. Let your family members pay for every service you render. Let them understand this is my business. And I see a lot of people on my social media also. They'll call me and say, I've been following you for 20 years. Yes, ma'am. And how much is the snail? The snail is $5 a piece. I'm your follower. I know, ma'am. Can I pay $3? No, ma'am. Even your followers, you won't do giveaway. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Now money I take buy the snail. Now money I take ship the snail. Now money I take wash the snail. Now money I take they fry the snail. Now money I take to go ship the snail. All right. All those things I know they give out for free. That's my service. All right. My service is supposed to prosper me. I'm not giving it out for free. When you see me come on social media, all right, and stuff, it's not like, oh, you Milara. All right. Oh, you Milara. I am making my money steady to feed my family and to prepare for retirement for my life as I get older. All right. So don't come here with your bad energy. Don't come here with your bad energy to now tell me because I'm a member of your family. Anything you ask me, I have to just jump and just go ahead and do it. Sorry, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. I'm really sorry about that. I always encourage people, make sure you pay for every service that a family member renders to you because that's their business. That's how they make their money. Business will flourish when friends and family pay for the services that you render to them. The business will flourish. You will come back tomorrow and that business will still be there. You will come back next week. That business will still be growing. If you didn't pay, if he didn't pay, if my uncle didn't pay, how much do you think is going to be left? The business will eventually close down. I'm sorry. If you're coming to me, you've been following me, and you're saying, oh, I'll be your follower for 20 years, that's not enough credit for me. I'm really sorry about that. I love you as a follower. I love you as a friend. But if this business is going to flourish, you're going to have to pay me. I'm sorry. It's just the rule. And that is why a lot of rich people, you never see them at their own businesses. They hire managers to manage their businesses, and they don't hire Nigerians. They hire white Americans, black Americans, and Caribbean people to come and manage their business. So when you get there and say hello, you see a white man, okay? And the white man will say, how are you doing? What do you want? You cannot tell the white man, I have been a friend of Pastor Sola. Can you give me discount? The white man will look at you like, can't you see the price list right now? All right, pay for your own goods. So if I come to visit your house and I decide to give your children $200, that is from me. It's a gift from me. It's a gift from me. If I visit you in your village and I give your children $200, that's a gift from me. But you must pay your service. You got to pay for it. All right? You got to pay for it. I'm not doing nothing for free. I'm sorry about it. If God is telling me to do it for free, I'll do it. But if God is not telling me to do it for free, and most of the time, God won't tell you to do it for free anyway. It is you assuming God wants you to do it for free. All right? And then you have to do it for free. And then at the end of the day, you run at a loss. If you want to give somebody something, give them something. Don't take your business and give it to somebody for free. Whatever you do in your business, maybe you sell Gary, and somebody is visiting you, and then you put your hand inside the Gary and you put one Congo in nylon bag and say, no, you don't do that to your business. You are insulting and disrespecting your business by dipping your hands in your business to give it to someone for free. The business is not supposed to be free. The business is not being free. The person can see your Congo of Gary there with a lot of Gary right on there, and then you take 20 naira out of your pocket and you give to them. Part of your own money. Your own money. It is not the company's money. Your money. All right? You take your money and give it to them, not the company money. When you take out of the company, you have disrespected the company, and the company will disrespect you back. All right? You have to be accountable. And Nigerians, please know that. We have to be accountable. I can't just give you things for free. Every day of my life, I spend time balancing my account, and at the end of the year, I have to file taxes. What am I going to tell the the IRS that I gave something to you? To get something to you for free? I can't tell IRS that. IRS is going to tell me you're stupid. You're very stupid to offer to give out something for free. Please don't. Please don't. You're not supposed to. Business is business. When you come to me, I'm a counselor, you pay my fee. If you don't have my fee, I'm sorry, can't help you. If I know that you're my friend, I want to take you on the ground of being a friend, I could offer the service without collecting money, but don't come through my office. When you come through my office, you got to pay. You got to pay. I'm sorry about it. Don't allow nobody to use you in the family. Don't let them use you on social media. Don't let them use you in church. Don't let them use you anywhere. Your life is your life. Your business is your business. In 2023, you want to prosper, you got to do it. I'm starting a series in my church right now, all right? the secret of wealth, how to build wealth. I want to start teaching it so that people will know. It's not just praying. Instagram, I'll be back with you guys. All right, let me go back real quick. Instagram. Oh, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford to do that. That's not right. That's not right. So I'm about to start a series right now on how to build wealth. Building wealth is not easy. You got to close your eyes to so much. You got to close your eyes to so much. All right? You got to look away from a lot of things. All right? And then when you want to build it, you must respect the business. You must have respect for your business. You can't just treat your business anyhow. Okay? Every money realized from the business must go back to the business. It will take some time before you can even start paying yourself salary. You can pay yourself salary when you disrespect your business. Your business is not for Father Christmas. It's not a Father Christmas setting. It's not you coming from North Pole, all right, and giving away all your stuff as candies and toys. Your business want to prosper. You have to be intentional about it, all right? So when friends and family pay for the service you render to them, that's when your business will flourish. And the responsibility of the church is for the church to support you. The church is not just a spiritual entity. The church is a support group. That is, if myself and you, we attend the same church, then I know if I start selling this cup, you will be my first client that will purchase these things from me. What you're doing is you are jumpstarting me to take me off the ground for people to see me. If you guys do not patronize me, outsiders will not. Because the outsiders are waiting for my family, they are waiting for my church members to accept me, patronize me, write a review about me. Then the outsiders will now say, it means that stuff is good. Let's go and patronize this person. But if the church members are not patronizing you, how do you think the outsiders are going to patronize you? Then they will be very reluctant to patronize you. And most of the time, I always tell people this: don't create your business for Christians. When you create your business for Christians, you fail. The only business that actually flourishes among Christians is fasting and prayer ministry. Prayer ministry flourishes in the hands of Christians because they love to be fooled. All right, let's go pray. Let's go pray. Let's go pray. And all the prayer they've been praying has not been answered. And you'll be very shocked that they're still praying the same set of prayers. Instead of them coming to learn the principles of life, prosperity, and then pray, they would rather pray without knowledge. They would rather pray without knowledge. All right? And then when you have knowledge and you're applying knowledge and principles, they see you as carnal. They see you as carnal. All right? And they don't understand. And then it is by their fruit we know them. Your fruit will now showcase you that you are brilliant, that you're doing the right thing. Some people pray. You see, I don't know, maybe you guys are like me. When I look at people who pray, I go to their church. I zoom into the congregation of those pastors. You will see, when you go to Ade Pharisee's church, you will see well-to-do people there. Zoom into the congregation, you see a well-to-do congregation. People dressed up nicely, looking so fresh. They eat well. They have nice cars. They have nice businesses. They go to Ade Pharisee's church. Go and look at Samadeyemi. They are the rich people are there. The regular people are there. You can never see a poor person in Samadeyemi's church. Because everybody, they have learned the principle to prosper. And they're all doing it. Then when I go over, I look at Apostle Johnson Suleiman, his church, I zoom in. I see poor people, wretched people, a lot of wretched people there. With all of the preaching and all this stuff and display of money, wretched people. All right? I see it there. I go to different churches, I look at them, I zoom into their congregation, I get shocked. What's the essence of all this prayer you are praying? At the end of the day, you are still begging for bread. You are a ridicule to Christianity. You are a ridicule to Christianity. Your pastors are getting richer, but you are getting poorer. So the prayer you are praying is not being answered. You don't understand the principle. Your pastor will tell you, I want to tell you the principle of prosperity. They don't know it because they themselves are only collecting money. They only know the principle of collecting money, collecting tithe and offering. They don't know how to make the money. They know how to collect it. So you cannot bank on your pastor to teach you the prosperity secrets. They don't have it. They don't have it. They only know how to collect money. Even if you yourself, if you start a church right now, I swear you will make it. All you need to do is not to find a bell and then find a bell, enter into your car and say, ah, if your mouth is so sweet, start a ministry, jump inside the motor, broadcast it for life, start beating the bell. Let somebody sit at the back, another person on your side, and let the person be reading Bible for you and be doing arawasi. You will make money. People will start sending money to you. You will see. But the people sending money to you, their life will still remain the same. They're not moving. They're still the same. I share this with you guys. I shared this story with you guys some times ago. I went to Nigeria. When I got to Nigeria, and the very first church I went to was Yanopaja. And the church was filled up. It was almost about 1,000 people inside the church. And there were only maybe 5 cars outside. Just only 5 cars outside. And I preached at the church. And when I finished preaching, I shook my head. And they collected all of the 1,000 naira that they brought. And there was a lot of money inside Shaka Shaka, so I walked away from that. And then the next church we went was in Ireland. When we got to Ireland, I walked in there. There were only 300 people inside the church, and they had over 270 cars outside. 270 cars outside. I said to myself, this pastor must be preaching good. Must be preaching the right message. Must be preaching good. So I walked inside, and we got there, and the message that was coming out was more on how to build yourself, how to get to the level whereby you're knowledgeable to start a business, you're knowledgeable to give God money when you make it. Because you don't have it right now, you can't give God nothing. You first of all make it to be able to give God something. But contrary to what I was hearing over there they say, when you give it, that's when you have it. This one is, you got to work on it to have it, to give it. All right? Over there they say, when you give it, then you have it. Oh, then only means spark. I said, this is the point. The point is that the poor people, they don't know. The pastors are telling them, bring the 1,000 you have. Bring that 1,000 you have, and that 1,000 will multiply. All right? The other pastor is saying, learn how to fish. When you learn how to fish, you can catch a lot of fish and then sell it, and then you have money to give. 2 things. Our head is not correct. And we have been doing the same thing. We have been giving to these pastors, and yet we are yet to be a millionaire. Even in Naira, we are yet to be a millionaire in dollar. And we are still struggling till tomorrow. It's a pity. I don't know when we are going to wake up. I don't know when we will wake up. I don't know. And the people who are supposed to listen to this message, they don't have data. They don't have data. They don't have data. They don't. Just a pity. Just a pity. Let me leave it alone. The issue is just that, please, when you go to your church, if that church is just plainly killing enemy, I beg you, walk away. You will do the same thing in this year. This same year, it's still going to be the same thing. You will still run around, same circle. And you will still end up in December 2023 with the same result. With the same result. You still end up with the same result. If you want to change your result, this year, you have to change what you're doing. You have to change what you're doing. What you're doing is not correct. What you're doing is not correct at all. Let me share this story with you guys. Let me share this with you. One young man called me, and he said, "Can you please help me? I need money to start a business." I said, "Am I your pastor?" He said, why are you calling me? I said, do you go to church? Say yes. I said, have you spoken to your pastor? He said, yes. They say they don't have money. I said, do you pay tithe? Say yes. I said, so where is your tithe going? He said, I don't know, but the pastor doesn't have money. I said, okay. I said, is it possible for you to change your church? He said, I was born in the church. I said, okay, please don't call me no more if you're not ready for my advice. So I turned the phone off. So about 3 or 4 days after, he called me back. He says, please help me. I'm ready to listen. I said, are you ready to change your church? He said, yes, sir. I said, okay. There is a church in Lagos. I gave him the name, of the church. He said it's probably like about 20 minutes away from him. I said, okay. The church you're attending right now, how far is it? He said almost about 1 hour. I said, okay. Now I'm reducing the distance you are driving. You are commuting right now. I'm reducing it. I said, when you get to that church, make sure after the service you meet the pastor. Tell the pastor you are from Pastor Shola from the US. Say yes, sir. He said, first Sunday he went there. He met the pastor. Spoke with the pastor. Said, that was So the guy actually gave him the kind of honor he will give to me. Made the guy to sit on a special seat. On a very special seat. At the end of the service, the pastor invited him to the office and said, Ekpele, how are you? He said, I'm fine. How come you know Pastor? I said, I just met him on social media and I spoke with him and he asked me to come to this church. And my problem is this, problem is this. And the guy said, well, that's good. He said, we are starting a new class for business owners. There are people who want to start business. And the guy said, really? He said, I would love to join. So he joined the class. And after the end of the class, he found out he didn't know jack. He wanted to start the business, but he doesn't know nothing about the business he wanted to start. So eventually, they trained him and all kinds of stuff. So he called me and said, Pastor, I'm really enjoying the class. I'm really, really enjoying the class. I said, good. I said, that's fine. I said, now you don't need money right now. You first of all need knowledge. I said, how many times did they pray for you? He said, they only pray one time, opening prayer. And then they pray closing prayer. I said, did they buy powers and principalities? He said, no. I said, you are the powers and principality of your life. You are the powers and principalities that is messing your life up. You don't have knowledge. You don't have anything about the business you want to start, but you want me to give you money. You will end up using my money to eat a rosso. You stupid idiot. I said, when you finish the class, then let us see what is going to happen and stuff. So at the end of the day, he finished the class. It was actually a 12-month class. Then he finished the class. The guy was different. When he was talking to me on the phone, the way he was talking was totally different. The way he was talking was totally different. His mind has already changed. And the way he's choosing his words to talk to me was totally different. Something happened to him. Something happened to him at the meeting. He now said to me, he said, the pastor said that they were going to give us this amount of money, and they're going to give us a supervisor that will supervise us when we start the business, and this is what they said. I said, okay. I said, even me, I am going to add 50,000 naira to whatever they're giving you, so that you'll be comfortable, you can pay your bills as you build your business. The guy was like, I don't know what to say. This last time when I went to Nigeria, the guy actually had to come and prostrate and say, sir, you changed my life, sir. I said, no, I didn't change your life. You changed your own life. I didn't mean I asked you to change that church, and you did not. All of this wouldn't have happened to you. I said, see, it is where you go. Your surroundings matters. Your mentor matters. People you mingle with matters. I've told a lot of people. I said, leave this church that you are doing, that you're going into, that all you do is there is powers and principality. Leave it. Go to what do you call it? Elevation Church. Go to Elevation Church. Go to Lighthouse. Go to Daystar. When you get there, sit down there. The first 2 Sundays won't feel like church. The first 2 Sundays won't feel like church to you, because the pastor will not be saying, you're not telling me to Maku. Oh, the money want me to Maku. You won't hear them say all that. It's going to be strange. Just stick to it. Just stay. Because right now it's about to change your mind. It's about they want to reconstruct your destiny. All right. First of all, stay. 2 days is not going to be okay. This 3rd Sunday, when you go there, your brain will be clicking a little bit. You find out that 3 Sundays you didn't die yet. You like 3 Sundays you didn't die yet. You're like, I'm still alive. Yes, you are still alive. At the end of the day, you start learning new vocabulary in church. You start seeing people dress in a way, and then the next thing is you want to dress like that. Then you are coming from the ghetto. The ghetto is now being taken away from you gradually. Then your prayer life is going to be now transformed. You'll find that you don't yell anymore in prayer. Because when they pray in elevation church, they are not yelling. They are praying nicely. It is the rich people that you see there, people that are well-to-do. And gradually, they will start affecting you. The people around will start affecting your life. They will start affecting you gradually. They will affect you gradually. All right? Then, we about to work around say, you begin to see something different. You are a product of your environment. Your environment has got a lot to do with your character, your mindset, how you see things. Now, your mindset will now start changing. And gradually, inside of those churches I mentioned, they have counselors. They are professional counselors. They have them inside those churches. Then you now knock on the door. When you knock on the door, they open the door to you, they will sit you down, they ask you questions. They ask you questions of where have you been? Where do you want to go? The training that is required for you to go to. How do you want to do this? How do you want to do that? Then that's the beginning of your deliverance. That's the beginning of your prosperity. The beginning of your prosperity. And what you see, every day you see prosperous people. Every day you listen to them discuss. It will rub on you. It will rub on you. It's a mindset thing. And you must be determined to change it. You've done the same thing over and over again and again throughout last year. This is a time you'll feel like, okay, let me change. Let me do the other part of it. Let me go visit those ones they call motivational speakers. Those ones that don't do rabababa skolo bo 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 bo. Let me visit them. Let me see. You see, take your time this year and say, you know what? I will go. I will go. And let's go check it out. Let them affect and influence me. Let me see how it's going to turn out. You will come back and thank me. I'm telling you, you're going to come back and thank me. You see, whenever I talk about Nigerian pastors that are bad, there are Nigerian pastors that are good. Nigerian pastors. There are Nigerian pastors that are good. Very good people. Very good people. They know what Christianity is. They are well educated. They have their own job. They are not hungry people. They are not looking to fly jets. They are not looking to build skyscraper. They have the mind to help others. Their messages are all about the love of God to you, how you could build your life, how you could create a better life for yourself, how to love your wife and love your husband, how to treat your children right. Interpretation of the scripture, that's what they actually depend on to teach you. They are not looking for powers and principality to kill. No, they're not, because you are the powers and principality of your life. As a man thinketh in his heart, that's who he is. As a man thinketh, the way you think, and your thinking is affected by what you hear. So those pastors that you go to that always talk about powers and principality, that's how you think. In your mind, you'll be thinking like that. When you change your mind, you renew your mind, you start thinking differently. I come from that level. I came from that CSC thing. That every day we go to church, we pray like we want to die. Every one of us, we were poor people, and we are still praying. We're very poor and we're still praying. And one day I woke up and told myself, you know what, Shola, stop this nonsense. I stopped this nonsense. It stopped when I walked into America. And I was a pastor in Nigeria, and I stopped going to church for 9 years. I stopped going to church for 9 years. And that was when, every time I tell you guys, when you run away from church, you run to God. You see, by the time you run away from church, that's when you find God. God will not speak to you when you are in church. Your pastor will be the one speaking to you. And you won't believe me right now because you're so loyal. You're so loyal. You're so loyal. You're so loyal to your pastor right now, you won't understand. God is not speaking to you. Church for 9 years. 9 years I was gone. And those 9 years, I was able to discover God. I found God. And that was why you see me, I talk about pastor like a no man's. I have eaten with them. I have driven them. I've been with them. I listen to them talk all the time. And I realized these people are just game players. They're not born again. And I found God. And the time I found God, my prayer life changed. God told me all this shouting and yelling, I'm not hearing your prayer. I'm just exercising your lungs. He said, I answer to my will. Answer to my will. And I said, God, what do you mean? He said, if you pray according to my will, I will hear you. It's not just a raw prayer. It's not the kind of prayer you pray based on emotions or the problems going on in your life. It's my will. You see, that problem that you're going through is actually part of my will because I want to teach you a lesson and I want to build you. I want to build your spiritual muscle. That's what I want to build. And you can't tell me, you can't force me to take you out because that's the process that will take you to the next level of your life. If you don't know. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. And if you don't know, you don't know. And then you continue to fight God. You see, majority of us in church, we fight God. We fight the process of God. The process of God, we fight it. God is actually taking you through a process that will take you to the next level of your life, but you fight him. You fight him. You take his case to prophets. Why am I here? Why me? Why me? Why are you supposed to ask why you? Who else do you think God will take through this same journey? If it's not you, who else should it be? It's you. It's nobody else. When God is actually very intentional about what he wants to do for your life, you don't come to him and start asking him why. You don't tell him why. Don't ask him why. You are the one that is qualified to go through this stuff. You are the one qualified to go through it because they want to bless you. Blessing just don't come. Blessing is not free. You have to go through something. That's why they call it breakthrough. You break through something. You break through. You must be wounded. You must be wounded. You're going to have a knot on your head. You might carry a broken hand. When you break through, you got to go through something. God is not just going to bless you by a lazy person just sitting in the house and shouting. No. You got to go through something. You know, this kind of preaching will not make it in Nigeria. This kind of preaching, it won't make it in Nigeria. They love the lies. They love pastors lying to them and saying that the work you did not do, you will collect the salary. The money you didn't work for will enter your bank account. In 7 days, within the next 7 days. Allah look how wiry. Oh my God. Allah look how wiry. Within 7 days. You see, Nigerians will raise up their hands and say, Amen. Pray another prayer. Say, Father Lord, bless the work of my hand. You will hear Amen. They don't want to do anything. Lazy idiots. They just want to pray. Just want to pray. It will take us a long time. We're going to get it, but it will take us a long time. This kind of message it won't sell in Nigeria. Nigerians won't buy it. Even Nigerians in America, even some of you that are there, you're not buying it. I know it. You're not buying it. You're looking at me like, my prayer life. My prayer life. My prayer life. I look one I was telling me about my spirituality. I was like, spirituality, you know, you go spirituality and on your core. Where's your husband, Mama? He ran away. With all this spirituality you are telling me, your husband ran away. You didn't use spirituality to tie him down. My prayer life. My prayer life. You idiot. The spirituality. Which spirituality are you talking about? Nonsense. I look at people, I just laugh. They don't get results, but they always say, it's spirituality. You see, I love Redeem, or somebody just asked me about Redeem. I love Redeem. Redeem Church, I love Redeem. I love Pastor Adeboye. It's not a perfect human being, but I love him. Nobody's perfect, including myself. We all see some things that are not correct sometimes. The only thing I don't like about Redeem is that the moment you go to Redeem, it's more like a cult. It's just like a cult. Everybody who go to Redeem just believe that nobody will go to heaven but Redeem Christian Church. It's just Redeem that's going to heaven. Redeem people, they put a band here. They will say Redeem. They will wear t-shirt. They will say Redeem. On their car, they will Redeem. In front of their house, there'll be a sticker there. He's a redeemer. Everything is redeemed. Everything is a redeemer. Everywhere is redeemer. In their office, you see redeemer. Everywhere you go, redeemer. That's one thing I don't like. That's one thing I don't like. I will be a Christian. I don't advertise church. Recently somebody said, Pastor, you don't even talk about your church. I said I talk about Christian life. I invite people to come to my church if they want to. I'm not forcing them to. I said, but the issue is that let's talk about Christian life, because when we get to heaven, we're not preaching about redeem. Redeem is not in heaven. Redeem is not in heaven. Winner's Chapel is not in heaven. When we get to heaven, it's all about being a Christian, a believer. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's not about the church. It's about your Christian life. It's about, do you believe in God or not? That's what it is. So when I see those redeemed people, I don't know what they teach them in their churches or whatever, how they teach them, whatever it is. They just carry it on their head like Redeem is actually the only church in the whole wide world. And if you don't attend Redeem church, you are going to hell. I traveled home in 2019 and my mom told me that my spiritual life has changed. I looked at her and smiled and I asked, what did this? She could not pinpoint one thing. I told her Christianity is a way of life, not a religion. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if I'm actually busting your bubbles right now. That's how I feel. I feel as a redeemed Christian church member, you need to stop putting church on your head. It is your Christianity that we want to see. It's your Christianity we want to see, not the name of your church. Not the name of your church. It's not all the rubber bands you put in your hand, the t-shirt you are wearing, the sticker on your car, the sticker in your house, the sticker everywhere. That's not what we're looking for. What we're looking for is your Christian life. How do you respect people? How do you talk to people? How do you see other people? And that's what you should put on your head. That's what you put on your head. That's what you should put on your head. That's what should be advertised. That's what should be advertised. It's not the name of your church. The name of your church. It's your Christianity. Are you a good Christian or not? You can go to Redeem all you like and still go to hell. You can attend Winner all you like and still go to hell. It's not about church. It's about your life. It's about your life. It's not about the name of your church. Why can't there be just one church for all? That's the mind of God. That's the purpose of God, for all of us to have a church where every one of us will worship and stuff. But church can be anywhere in the whole wide world, and the men are supposed to be the pastor of the home, and then the pastors of the home will now take us to the worship place where we all gather to do stuff. But the first church, a lot of people come there, they disagree with the teaching. Everybody's got different mindsets, and everybody wants to create a doctrine out of every little line in the Bible. So everybody started disagreeing, and then this one started Anglican now decided to start Methodist now came out of this, and then Baptist now came out of it. But we don't believe in sprinkling of water, we believe in the mansion. That's what the Bible says. So individual differences start coming in, so we started having different churches and stuff. Then the Pentecostal church came. Now the problem with the Pentecostal church is that they're all preaching the same thing, but the general overseers were becoming greedy. They hire a pastor to work in a branch. That same thing that happened in Winners Chapel. They hire a pastor to work in a branch. You pay the guy 32,000 naira. Okay? So this guy that is collecting 32,000 naira, working every day, 24/7, preaching, praying for people every day, and he's seeing money like 2 million, 3 million in offering and stuff, and they're sending it to the headquarters, and the headquarters is only sending in 32,000 naira every month as salary. Now, what do you think is going to pop into the head of that young guy? Now the young guy will now think about himself and say, you know what? I think I better start my own. Because if I start my own, I'm going to get control of all this money. So the 2 million naira is going to come to me alone. So I'm not going to send it to any headquarter or whatever. So he will pull out of that church and he will start his own. So he will pull out some of the members of that church to go and start his own. Because the general overseers are getting greedy. All right. So the people that are working under them are not being blessed. They're not being blessed. They're just working tirelessly. No money coming to them. All right. So they walk away. And then somebody within the new church too will get angry. 32,000 naira, not pounds, so naira. So the same person inside the church will now get angry and then go and start his own over there. The secretary of the church will get angry and start his own over there. The treasurer will get angry and start his own over there. And then the church are now getting many that every day, and church is going all over. All right? I'm one of them. I am one of those people who got angry. Actually, I resigned. You know why I resigned? I want to let you know so that I don't want you guys to ask me why. Oh, but you two, you have a church. Presently, I'm not taking a dime from the church. I'm not collecting salary from the church. I'm only volunteering. Over there, I pay my tithe to the church. I'm not even tithe alone. I put my money into church. All right? Now, for my case, what happened? All right? I was working faithfully. Anybody who knew me when I was in CAC, you know me to be this workaholic. All right? Workaholic. I work 24/7. When I go to convention, I would never sit down. I'm always on my feet, always running all around, making sure everybody's fine. Now, what happened was like, then I came up with, that the church was growing. The CAC in America was doing well until we got a new general overseer who happens to be the firstborn of Papa Badari, who now came from nowhere and now said, everybody, oh, JFK, thank you. He now came from nowhere and he now said, everybody must take their wedding rings out. Why? Is that because it's not part of our logo? All right. People started taking their wedding rings, or pastors started taking, GFK, what's up, man? People started taking their wedding rings out and all kinds of stuff and everything. All right. Then they came back again one day inside a big convention ground. That the youth were there, women came, everybody. It was the biggest convention in the US at that point in time. And then he came and he preached a message that everybody who wants to work as a worker in CAC must take their earrings off. If you refuse to do so, go and step down as a worker. And that was when I started asking questions. Like, what does my earring or my wedding ring, what does it have to do with me serving God or worshiping God? I really don't know. I got a little confused. Now, what is that? Then he preached a message about Uzzah. He preached a message about Uzzah and what God did to Uzzah and all kinds of stuff like that. Then he started talking about ancient landmark. And I do not see Christianity in everything he's preaching. I see more of somebody that wants to enslave people. I see more of somebody looking for a way to control people. I was like, no, I'm not going to be controlled. I don't see any reason why I should take my earrings off or take my wedding ring off. Then they started lying. Then I went to my church in Brooklyn and I said to the members, I said, when we went to convention, they said, if you are a choir member, take your earrings off. You cannot sing. And stuff. They later came back and said they didn't send me. Because at that point in time, they're about to lose their members. I resigned because I would not compromise my faith. Somebody is not going to make me to compromise. The love I have for God is the love I have for God. I am not going to compromise it. And I'm going to actually stick to it. All right? Anybody who is willing to still stay original with God, who is actually willing to worship God as in Jesus without any other thing attached to it, hearing or no hearing, or wedding ring or no wedding ring, allowed to actually worship at my center. That was when I pulled out. And I didn't earn salary. All right? And I was working. I was doing what I got to do in church. Even till now, with our church, I'm not earning any salary. And if you come to our church, people will tell you, I don't preach any other thing than starting your business, growing your business, loving God, loving your wife, loving your husband, loving people, and doing what you got to do, that when you die, whatever they will tell people during your funeral must be real and genuine. Don't let them come to your funeral and lie. Because let me tell you, they're actually laying foundation of hell for you. Because if you are not that person that they're describing, they are already laying a foundation of hell for your life. For your life. So, and that was why I pulled out. I didn't pull out because I was angry about the money, even though they were paying me $1,000 a month, but I have my own side businesses that I do that was actually blessing me, giving me money. I could have stayed there. I didn't mean they didn't come up with all that mumbo jumbo stuff. Let's continue to serve God. Let everybody continue to be happy. All right? Until they now put religion into the whole stuff and then they mess it up. As I'm speaking right now, the CAC, the glory of CAC that used to be up in America. Go and check it out today. Go and check where they are right now. You see, sometimes when you're doing some stuff, I think before you do some stuff, you need to ask people to advise you. Is that part of advice that was actually missing? They think they are hearing God, but they are not hearing God. They are listening to a man. When you listen to a man, you're doomed. When you listen to a man, you're doomed. And that's what it is. And that's what me, I'm not going to connect to all of this mambo jumbo. I want to worship God. I want to do it with all of my heart. That's what I want to do. I don't have any hidden agenda in church. I don't want to sleep with any church member. I don't want to collect money from any church member. Anything that we do, let's do it together. Let's build it together. And let's be a support system, a support group. Support group to ourselves. When you are in need, let us rally around you. When you're sick, let us visit you. When you are happy, let us be there for you. When you need us, let's be there. And that made me to start this party that we do at our church. You know, we all party once in a month. The next one is going to be on the 24th of February. The 24th of February, we're going to be having another party. I bring all the church members together. Majority of us don't have a life. We don't have anywhere we go to. We don't want to go to regular parties and stuff. So let's do party among ourselves. Let's do party among ourselves. Let's have fun. Let's drink a little wine. Let's dance. And then we go home. And we're happy. The next month again, then we do it again. Then we go to a different house. Then we go to a different house. And as we go, we are making noise in houses, homes all around. And houses that have been quiet for the past 10 years. Now, people didn't even know maybe you have friends. Now we are taking noise. We are taking the noise to that neighborhood. Let people know that you have friends. Let them know that it's a friend that you have. Some houses have been so quiet for the past 10 years. Been quiet. They don't even know maybe you have friends. So now we are creating that wave. And now they know, you have friends, so your friends are good people. All right? And they know how to make noise too. So we take the party all around. So we bake bread, we eat, we're okay. And we're okay. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And then we're going to do the next one on the 24th. The 24th, because throughout the month of February, I am going to be gone. I have so many engagements all around. I'll be going to Canada. I'll be going to New Jersey. I'll be going to New York. I'll be all around Houston, preaching in churches all around for Valentine period and all kinds of stuff like that. So on the 24th, I'm going to be around, and on the 25th, 5th in the morning, I'm going to be heading for New Jersey quickly. So the 24th, we're going to actually have a party till morning, and I'll jump on the plane to go to New Jersey to minister. And so on the 24th, if you want to join the party, just let me know. Just let me know if you want to come to the party. I'll send the address to you. You can join the party and have some fun. This is my sister, the landlady. She doesn't even know how to dance. She was making fun of me that I'm dancing like Oyibo. But she herself doesn't even know how to dance. We saw her at the party. The last party we had, she was dancing one kind. I was like, it was Sister Helen. I said she doesn't even know how to dance at all. So as you we go know maybe you can dance or you cannot dance. Another thing I want to tell you is that we are not playing praise worship. We don't do praise and worship there. We play party music. That's what we play. So anybody who wants to come, don't come and be judging us and say, oh, they're not spiritual. They're really kind. They're very kind of people. All right. That's it. So let me leave you guys alone, man. Let me leave you guys alone. Don't let me bore you guys too much. Don't let me bore you guys. It's 12:52 already. Yeah, and I need to go and eat. Pastor Shola turned to DJ. Yeah, well, this time around we are going to be having We're going to be having a DJ this time around. There's a DJ. I won't do DJ this time. The real DJ is coming this time. So you're going to listen to the mix. It's going to be perfect. It's not going to be me stopping music and starting all over. I'm not going to do the mixing as in like starting all over. No, it's going to be a smooth mix that everybody will be able to dance well and stuff. And when I get back from all of my traveling in March, we're going to have 2 parties in March. In Canada, I'm going to be coming to Winnipeg. I'm coming to Winnipeg in Canada. As soon as the poster is ready, you're going to see it on my wall, on my page also. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. Peace out, man. I gotta go. I'll see you guys tomorrow, or maybe tonight. I'll see you guys later tomorrow, maybe tonight. I'm not sure. If God is telling me to come tonight, I'll come. If not, see me tomorrow. I was in Toronto before. We're in New Jersey. All right, you guys are going to see the poster. As soon as the poster is ready, you will see. I'm a DJ joke. You will see the poster. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.